Except Spaulding's, and personally I recommend them myself whenever possible. Do you need me for anything else, sir?
No. Do you want to say anything more?
No, I don't think there is anything. Oh, perhaps there is one thing. Which course are you playing on?
Chichester.
Are you taking all your clubs, sir?
Yes.
Oh, dear. Surely you must know, sir, your irons are all you'll need at Chichester. You dear, your irons. Quite sufficient.
She seems all right, doesn't she?
Quite. I do wish Willy would learn to be punctual.
Shall I ring him up?
What for?
To bring him down.
It wouldn't do any good. He's most likely in the bath. For him, that's a big job, you know. He does all his thinking in the bath.
He should have been down some time ago, then.
Don't be bitter, dear.
Never mind. You've got the whole weekend before you. 2 days on Chichester Golf Course, where, according to Saunders, you can only use your irons, should be more than enough.
Irons, indeed. I'll take the lot.
Sit down quietly and smoke.
Oh. All right. Now, what are you going to do?
Nothing in particular. I shall do my ballet practice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, and tidy up and dust a bit to set Saunders a good example. I'm lunching with Jane, and we shall probably go to a matinee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, there now. Didn't I tell you your day would pan out normally?
Yes, but I did have a presentiment when I first woke up. 2, 2, 3, 4,
But it was nothing
5.
definite. You said so.
Of course it wasn't. You can't define a presentiment. That's what's so horrid. The feeling of being unsettled.
I expect it's indigestion.
No, I really felt quite odd, as though something damnable were going to happen.
Now, if you go on thinking in that vein, something damnable will happen.
You're being rather taciturn and important this morning.
Oh, darling, I don't like to see you worrying yourself over nothing.
I'm not really. I'm very happy.
Are you? Honestly?
Of course.
Sure?
Positive.
Good. I think it's awfully silly of people to lead unhappy lives, don't you?
Yes, I suppose so. We shall both know the first minute we go off one another.
We've been married 5 years.
A divine 5 years.
Yes, wonderful.
We're not in love a bit now, you know.
I don't know anything of the sort.
It's true.
Well, the first violent passion is naturally over.
Thank God.
Why?
It's so uncomfortable, passion.
Well, yes, but it's a thoroughly fundamental thing. One couldn't do without it.
You mean we couldn't?
No, I don't. We could and are doing without it.
One can't be really in love without passion. That's why I said we weren't anymore.
Oh, don't be annoying, Julia. You know perfectly well we've reached a remarkable, sublime plane of affection and good comradeship, far above...
Just ordinary being in love, I quite agree.
We are in love.
Hypocrite, we're not.
We are. In a different way.
There is no different way. It's exactly the same with everybody. I've discussed it with Jane.
Damn, Jane.
By all means, but she knows, just as I do.
You're psychoanalytical neurotics, both of you.
That sounds lovely, Fred.
Do you always discuss everything with Jane?
Yes, everything.
Even the most intimate relationships? Us?
Yes, you know I do. I always have.
I think that's dreadful.
Nonsense. You discuss everything with Willy.
Yes, but differently.
Less accurately, I expect. That's the only difference.
Say, I'm sure married life was much easier in Victorian days.
If you think women didn't discuss everything minutely in the Victorian days just as much as they do now, you're very much mistaken.
But it was all so much simpler.
For the men.
Yeah, for the women, too. They didn't know so much.
They didn't give themselves away so much, poor dears. They were too frightened.
Anyhow, on the whole, I'd rather be as we are.
That's right, dear.
But you're wrong when you say I don't love you anymore.
I didn't say that at all. I know you love me very much, and I love you too. You're a darling, but we're not in love. Can't you see the difference?
I suppose so, but I don't want to.
Well, we won't go on about it any more. You shall go and play golf and quarrel with Willy, and I'll stay at home and quarrel with Jane, and we'll all be awfully happy. Are you coming home tomorrow?
Well, perhaps tonight, if the weather's bad.
Well, you might telephone me and let me know.
All right.
There's Willy.
I'll let him in and save Jasmine the trouble.
Saunders,
then, yeah. Willy, old boy.
Hello, fellow. How are you? Oh, good morning, Julia. How are you?
I'm